Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are doing the final cash stuffing of January today. I'm super excited. We have a lot of money to work with. We have 878 euros. So it's going to be a fun one. Let me fill up the cash tray and let's get going. How are you all guys doing? January has felt endless. I've been in full-on work mode this past week, went to a conference in Tallinn. I've battled crisis on my back. I pulled a muscle or something, so that's fun. Also, I got my nails done, checked them out. I took a break for a while, I think like 3 or 4 months, but now I think I'm going to start putting them back on. So excited to have new ideas for my nails. So let's stop rambling and let's begin. Groceries is getting a 50. These are envelopes that I weekly clean out. So they're all basically zeroed out. Dine out is also getting a 50 and spending is getting a 20. So there is that, and then we are adding a 5 into buffer. In any instance where I might overspend, I will have a little buffer to pull from. So 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 in buffer for now. We are done with the black binder, and then we have our pink binder, which is our monthly kind of expenses or spending. We are adding 20 into gas, trying to fill this back up because I drained this on a road trip I took back in beginning of January. So we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And then a 20 is going into household. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 135, and 140 in household. Perfect. That's all for this binder. We are moving on to sinking funds. We are starting with Ruby Rose, which is our red binder. Very pretty. Beauty is up first and it's getting a 50. And I will probably put this in hair and body. So I have 150, 220 in hair and body now. Okay, thinking of maybe getting a new tattoo. We'll see if the inspiration strikes me. Clothing is next. It's getting 100. And we have now 500, 620, 40, 55. So 655. Health is getting a 50. And I'm gonna add this to miscellaneous. I have some doctor's appointments regarding my back coming up, so I want to fill this up a little bit. So we have 200, 450 in the miscellaneous. In health, so there's that, and travel is getting a whopping 150. Have lots of travel plans this year, so want to be prepared for those. We have 1,000, 2,000, 500, 600, 700, 750, 800, 850. So 2,850, 70, 90, and 900. So 2,900 in travel. That's great. Perfect. That's 3 binders down. We are now moving on to long-term sinking funds. We are adding 5 into babies. And we have, let's see, 1,000, 5, 10, 15, and 20. So 1,020 euros in babies. Car is getting a 50. And we have 1,000, 50, 70, 85 in car. Pets is getting nothing. It has 1,000. Technology is getting a 20. I am starting to think I might need a new phone because mine is like 4 years old already, I think 5. So 1,000, 20, 25, 30, 35. And if I have the opportunity, I wish to take it like in full price and not have it as a, repayment plan. I don't like that. I wish to just take it at once, and weddings is getting a 5. So we have 1,000, 5, 10, 15, and 20. So 1,020 in weddings. Perfect. Now we are moving on to our A5 binder, which is my favorite binder. It's the big one, and we are starting with celebrations. So let me take these out. We are adding nothing in holidays, but it has 75. We are adding a 15 in birthdays. So let me check how much we have. Birthdays now have 100, 200, 300, 10, 20, 25, and 30. So 330 in birthdays. We are adding a 20 in others, which is 50, 75. And then miscellaneous is getting a 20 as well. So we have 50, 70, 85 in there. For celebrations, Christmas is not getting anything. I'm probably going to start stuffing it in February because we had quite a bit rollover from last year that we didn't spend. Deposit is next. It's getting a 25. So 25. We have 5,000, 200, 450, 500. So 5,500 plus 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, and 10. So that's 5,610 in deposit. And emergency fund is getting a 5. So we have 5,000, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. So 5,045. And then subscriptions is our last envelope here. And we are adding 5 into phone. So we have 10 here. Card is getting a 2, 1, 2. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 now. Spotify is getting a 3. 1, 2, and 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in Spotify. Coffee is getting a 10. We have 20, 40, 60, 75 in coffee. Medicine is getting a 10 as well. We have 20, 40, 55 in medicine. And then gym is getting a 10 too. So we have 100, 10, 20, 30, 35, and 140 in gym. So those are the categories for subscriptions. This is getting thick. Can't wait for the cash condensing video at the end of the month, which is coming next week. Oh, you can see my microphone cord. Let me just move that a little bit. So now we are moving on to my favorite part, which is, let me just steady the camera a little bit, which are the savings challenges. And today we have 158 euros going into the savings challenges. Actually, I think it's 160, yes, because we had 2 left over from last week. Okay, let's move first to scratch off where I'm gonna add the amount that I owe myself from last week, which is 13 euros. So 10, 11, 12, and 13. So let me scratch and we can see what we can add. We have a 5 here, and I'm just going to add that today. That's a small enough number that I can add. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's scratch again and we'll see what we have. We have 10. Perfect. We can leave this for next week. So we added today 100, we added 18, and then next week we're gonna add 10 in here. Now let's flip to bingo. This is one of my favorite challenges this year. I have different squares of different things, and each square is 5 euros, and each bingo I get is another 10 euros. Okay, so this week, from the ones that I have here, extra unexpected income is what I got from Etsy. I did have some sales. So I never expect Etsy to bring income, so any income from Etsy is basically unexpected. So that's why I'm coloring that in, and that's €5. And then I did receive a gift card. I met up a friend that I hadn't seen since before Christmas, so she gave me a gift card for Christmas. So that's another 5. And let me see what I had. Eating out, no coffee, receive paycheck, no. Okay, so for now, that's all. So today we stuffed €10 in the bingo challenge. So I'll keep track next week of what we had, and maybe we'll color in more. Now let me do the roll the dice. Also a very fun interactive challenge. I rolled the dice and then I stuffed, oh God, I almost dropped my pencil holder. I roll the dice and I just roll until I don't want to roll anymore. So let's pick the color pink today and let's see. So we have 6 and 6, which is a 12. So let's do 12. Let me add a 20 maybe and take out 8. So 1, 2, 3, 8. Perfect. And then let's roll again. We have 2 ones. That's 2. And then 3 and 1, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's roll again. 2 and 1, that's 3. 1, 2, and 3. And let's see, 5 and 6, that's 11. And let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my God, perfect. Oh, I love when that happens. That was so satisfying. Let me color in these really quickly. So we rolled 1, 2, 3, 4 ones today. I feel like now that makes the one the most often rolled on this card. Last year, I believe it was the 4 that rolled the most. We rolled 1, 2, 1, 3. Okay, none of the 4s. We rolled 1, 5. And then 3 6s. That's also very rare when that happens. Okay, well, let's see. Perfect, and that's what the card looks like right now. Perfect, so we are adding all of that into the rolled dice. And we have our last challenge left, which is the 2025 challenge. The entirety of this card will total up to 2,025 euros, and we have 2 50s left. So let's see if we can cross out 2 50s. I find 150 here in the top left corner, and let's see if we have another 50. Yes, here. And if I wouldn't have a 50, I would just probably do either 25, 25 or 40 and 10, 30 and 20, depends. But we are adding 100 in here. I don't count my challenges because I like to do them all at the end of the year when I've done them. But that was it for the 7 challenges, and that was it for today's cash stuffing. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give a like and consider subscribing to my channel. We have fun over here. I'll be back very soon with more videos, but in the meanwhile, I wish you a very wonderful day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.